Questions orales. L'honorable chef de l'opposition.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister has tried everything to avoid answering questions about his party's $1 million bribe. He has even resorted to threats of lawsuit.
Shameful.
Well, Mr. Speaker, it's going to take much more than threat of lawsuit from stopping us from getting to the truth. So, now, is the Prime Minister willing to change his story? Is he ready to tell the truth?
Order. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the truth is that in the past several months, as the problems of the Liberal Party and its leader have mounted, they have engaged, Mr. Speaker, in more and more extreme accusations, going to the point last week, Mr. Speaker, of publishing on their website a series of false and unfounded allegations of criminal misconduct on my part. Mr. Speaker, the truth is that this will prove to be, in court, the biggest mistake the leader of the Liberal Party has ever made.
Order. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Sauf qu'il y a un enregistrement, Monsieur le Premier ministre. Monsieur le Président, il y a un enregistrement du Premier ministre. Et dans cet enregistrement, quand l'auteur du livre, Monsieur Zitaron, demande au Premier ministre, savez-vous quelque chose là-dessus sur la police d'assurance d'1 million de dollars? N'importe quel individu qui n'aurait pas été au courant aurait dit quoi? De quoi parlez-vous? $1 million? Le Premier ministre répond, je ne suis pas au courant des détails. Donc le Premier ministre savait qu'une offre avait été faite. Comment a-t-il pu manquer à ce point de jugement et de sens moral?
À l'ordre, le très honorable Premier
Encore,
ministre.
Monsieur le Président, pendant les mois récents, le chef du parti et le Parti libéral ont décidé de gérer ces problèmes par faire des allégations de plus en plus extrêmes, sans preuve. Et la semaine dernière, le chef du Parti libéral et son parti ont publié dans un site web des allégations d'un comportement criminel de ma part. Monsieur le Président, ça ne veut pas aider les problèmes du chef du Parti libéral. Ça va devenir la plus grande erreur de jugement dans sa carrière politique.
À l'ordre, l'honorable chef de l'opposition officielle.
The mistake of judgment we're talking about is the one of the Prime Minister. He had knowledge prior to the question that's been asked to him, knowledge that there was an offer being made to Mr. Cadman. There is a tape, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister is on tape discussing financial considerations for Mr. Cadman. Mr. Speaker, will the Prime Minister call in the RCMP to investigate immediately?
Order. The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Order.
Speaker, the Leader of the Opposition should know that the government does not direct the activity of police authorities. Once again, Mr. Speaker, the Leader of the Liberal Party today in his questions repeated once again an allegation that there was $1 million bribe offered. We will be watching very interestedly, Mr. Speaker, to see after question period whether the Leader of the Liberal Party publishes those questions on his website.
The Honourable Member for Etobicoke Lakeshore.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the Prime Minister. I thank the Prime Minister for the charming letter he sent me this morning. I was very impressed. In the taped interview with Mr. Zitarak at Mr. Cadman's residence, the Prime Minister clearly mentions Mr. Cadman's, quote, financial insecurity and financial considerations he might lose due to an election. So I want to know whether that was why the two individuals, who in the Prime Minister's own words were legitimately representing the party, offered Mr. Cadman a financial inducement to change his vote.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Public Works and Government Services. Order.
Speaker, the only financial inducement to change their vote that was offered was to the member of Newmarket Aurora, and we know what she did on that vote. But with regard to our government, Mr. Cadman, the only conversation that took place was our desire to have Chuck Cadman rejoin the Conservative Party, run for us in the subsequent election campaign. As Chuck Cadman himself said on television interviews, there was in fact no deal offered.
The Honourable Member for Etobicoke Lakeshore.
Monsieur le Président, sur l'enregistrement d'un journaliste, Monsieur Zitarouk, nous avons un Premier ministre qui dit clairement qu'il est conscient que deux représentants de son parti ont tenté de changer le vote de M. Cadman avec une offre douteuse. La question clé est très simple, Monsieur le Président. Pourquoi le Premier ministre n'a-t-il pas mis fin à cette tentative lamentable?
L'Honorable Secrétaire parlementaire du ministre des Travaux publics.
Les libéraux peuvent inventer leur ligne politique, mais ils ne peuvent pas inventer les faits. Les faits sont clairs. Il y avait 3 personnes à ce meeting, et chacune des 3 personnes ont dit que la seule chose qui était parlée de, c'était notre désir de voir Chuck Cadman réadmis dans notre caucus et se présenter comme un candidat pour le Parti conservateur dans les prochaines campagnes. Ça, c'est le fait. Ça, c'est tout ce qui a été discuté, et toutes les accusations des libéraux sont complètement fausses.